Evening and welcome to this Friday evening's Listening Events live, and about half an hour or so with me talking about the original Mansfield MBS show, the exhibitor list, the prize draw, and the up and coming work on the online show guide. So if you have any questions while I'm talking to you, please send them through. If you've got any ideas or that you'd like to put forward, please do so. I'd like to also thank Jackie Marsh for a fantastic contribution to Listening Events live early in the week. We have indeed had 1,000 people. I know it sounds absolutely crazy, but we have indeed had 1,000 people look at that video so far. So we're really taking some momentum using these lives, and it will be my absolute intention to carry on doing the lives on a regular basis. We won't let up all the way through 2026 and beyond. We'll be streaming from the shows, so there'll be plenty of information out there. And I'd like to thank everybody for their shares and contributions over the last 3 weeks to the Listening Events group and to Listening Events on here on Facebook and indeed on YouTube. You've been absolutely fantastic. I cannot thank you enough. There's a few things we want to cover on this, but let's start off with the list. So we now have nearly 50 people. We've had a couple of people move over the last couple of days. We've got nearly 50 people standing at the original Mansfield Mind, Body and Spirit show. I'm going to run through them now so that we can talk about them, and a great addition. There are about 4 other people waiting to join us, and this is the reason that we haven't released the talk and presentation schedule as of yet. We need to be absolutely certain who's going to present over the weekend. Let's to remind you of when and where. So we're the original Mansfield Mind, Body and Spirit show, 11th and 12th, John Fretwell Complex, Suitcombe Road, Mansfield Notts, NG198LL. So the original Mansfield Mind, Body and Spirit show at April the 11th and 12th, John Fretwell Complex, Suitcombe Road, Mansfield. You can get plenty of information on www.listeningevents.org. It's absolutely loaded with information on there, and you'll also be able to watch the live that I recorded with Jackie Marsh. Plus, we've now attached the soundtrack to that, goes out onto iTunes, and it's also had plenty of good reviews. Okay, let's talk about the people who are staying, who are with us so far on the show. So we have, at the moment, we've got Havara, him along and Singing Bowls. David isn't going to be there, and we'll be talking about this in a moment, but he is going to be incredibly well represented, and you'll soon find out why and how. So we've got Awakened Soul, Incense, Dream Catchers, Esoteric Items with Chris and Linda. Chris and Linda have supported the Mansfield show for many, many years. They're wonderful people, very knowledgeable, and we're really happy and welcome to be there. We've got Carol Wallace is doing a Soul Connection crystal bracelets, and they're made for you at the time. Carol Wallace is a really well-known crystal retailer, perhaps one of the best known in the whole of the UK, certainly well established. I would imagine getting on for 30 years now. Carol, and sadly Cam's no longer with us, but he is in our minds. He'll never be forgotten. Carol and Cam were fantastic all over the events. She's not given up selling crystals at events, but she comes along with now because it's easier for her to do crystal bracelets that are made for you. Very basically what's happening is Carol, you'll sit in front of Carol and she works with you. She's a fantastic intuitive medium and psychic, and she'll make you purpose-made bracelets while you wait, and they were very, very popular indeed. We've got Mike and Taz from Crystal Cave Online. If you've seen Mike and Taz, you will, or met Michael Chaz, you'll find their range of crystals absolutely fantastic. They really, truly are. They've got a massive following now for their crystals, and it's really, really popular, very much indeed. So we've got Crystal Clouds, Crystal Spirit Inspired Art and Healing, Crystals Spirit Spirit Inspired Heart Healing with Nikki and Sharon. Nikki and Sharon have been absolutely incredible, and I mean absolutely incredible, with their support of this event. We're so pleased to have them with us. They're absolutely brilliant. We're going over to their wonderful shop in the near future, and here's Sharon here. We're going over the shop to do a live from there, and I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to take some streaming equipment over, and it's going to be an absolutely fantastic, really brilliant. And then we go, Pete. Hi, hello, Peter and Di. Hope you're both well. And here's lovely Sharon. So there you go. Lots and lots of people on board already. Thank you very much. Let me get back to, here's trouble. Here's our Jackie Marsh. Jackie, do you know the stream we did? I'll send you the figures later on. 1,000 people. Truly 1,000 people on this stream. These streams are really, truly making some really good headway. Let me go carry on. So where are we? Crystal Clouds, Nikki and Sharon, absolutely brilliant. Emma, the Cunning Woman, Oracle cards, tarot cards, books relating to mind, body and spirit. Whenever you come to the shows, Emma and her mum, they're absolutely brilliant. Her knowledge of esoterical books is second to none. Her collection of tarot cards from very good, well-known decks, used in secondhand, to some absolutely fantastic, very rare articles. Really, truly brilliant. Yes, wow, it's true. Let me get back to the notes. Emma, the Cunning Woman, she's just brilliant. Absolutely, truly brilliant. Ethically Gifted, the Chocolate Girl, fair trade, ethically sourced gifts and accessories with Kirsty. Kirsty Wood, stalwart supporter of everything we do, and when she's been a fantastic supporter of the Mansfield, the original Mansfield Mind, Body and Spirit show. She's truly brilliant. Her goods and products are genuinely sourced with care. She has an immense amount of respect for the people who produce the products that she sells, and she picks goods which are very high quality. They absolutely are. And the incense she sells is just beautiful, very unique. And of course, we mustn't forget the chocolate. We've got Guy, Sue and Helen from Gently Stirred, Loose Teas and Infusions. They are becoming very popular indeed across the board. They exhibit at quite a few different events across the country. We support them wherever they go. They're absolutely brilliant. Here's our Darren. Darren's with us on Tuesday. And he said hello to Pete. So yeah, Darren's with us on Tuesday. Not only will Darren talking about his talks at the original Mansfield Mind, Body and Show, he'll also be talking about an upcoming event that he's going to go. Liz and I are really looking forward to going to it in Nottingham, and not so far away. I'm really going to be looking forward to it, and Darren's looking forward to the chat as well. He's well on form at the moment. He's just come back from London doing a super mega show in front of quite a few thousand people apparently, and he was brilliant. I don't know whether here's Darren, he's just saying it's on June the 13th, so we're going to be on that one. I don't know whether I ever said this to you before, but I was privileged a couple of years ago to go down to London and watch Darren at a TED talk recorded at the University of London. And I can tell you it was very interesting how it was filmed. It was rammed full of people. And there must have been, I think Darren would probably tell me, I think there was 10 or 11 presenters. And do you know something? Darren was the only person at that TED talk that got a standing ovation, and it I was proud to be with him, and I must say that I had almost tears in my eyes for him. He'd put so much work into it. Sharon says, really enjoyed your talk. He's a brilliant presenter, and I know he's honed the sword a little bit, so there's lots and lots to go. Darren says, thank you, you're well worth it. It was brilliant. I know Darren just loved it. He was talking about it all the way back in the car. So yeah, so we got Guy, Sue and Helen with the Gently Stirred. Jilly Bob's Jill, absolutely brilliant. She makes handmade comforters incorporating crystals for healing. They're very popular. They're just brilliant items that she makes with love and care, really mind, body and spirit orientated. They're absolutely super. Now, Grail Movement books. The books from Valerie, they're very specialist books. They're very popular, very well known. And if you're into a specific area of spirituality, you won't go wrong with Valerie's books. Everybody knows this guy. Have a sniff. Oh dear. Thank you everybody for your support. Darren, you're an absolute star. Stuart, you're an absolute star as well. Always with us. As I repeat many times, Stuart, Nottingham Reiki, really well known across Nottinghamshire. Goodness knows how many people Sharon and the team have trained. I've just no idea whatsoever, but Reiki practitioners, Reiki masters, just brilliant. Nikki Steele, hi Nikki, hope you're well. Absolutely brilliant. Jackie Marsh says hi. Nikki, there's a lot of friends happening here. It's so wonderful that this Listen Events Live is really taking traction. So have a sniff, oil fraction, Mel, you just won't beat him, will you? He's just absolutely unique. If you'd been at Newcastle, he was rustling up trade like there was no other, and when it came to his talk, he absolutely brilliant. So Harmony of Stole, brilliant. We've got Matrix Docs, Computer Sound with Isvan. Everybody knows Isvan. Very clever, very knowledgeable man, and really right into the mind body aspect of mind body and spirit shows. Isvan is he's a privilege to have him on board, and he really does know stuff. Hitting a Light Hypnotherapy, everybody knows all about Peter, but he's got his coffee time books, pocket size self-help books. Do you know something? Those books are just magical. You can get them and they're not expensive, and in so many areas of self-help, you can put them in your pocket, get a pencil, and those books are absolutely magical. They're brilliant. Here's our lovely Mandy Pask. How are you, Mandy? I hope you haven't been spending more money on crystals. Mandy's a devil when it comes to buying things at well-being shows. I think she ought to buy herself a pickup truck because she's bought so many things. She's absolutely brilliant. We love her so much. And I've known her and Sue. When I see Sue and Mandy wandering around, they're absolutely dedicated. They are so into spiritual, mind, body, and spirit, and well-being. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely to see you there. Nikki Steele, are you all right, Jackie? And Sharon Merritt, we love Mel. Don't we just love Mel? And thank you for kind words. You're always welcome. Let's get on to these more people. Laura Miles. Now, Laura, I would think that Laura's silver and jewelry is just absolutely fantastic. It's very high quality indeed, very fairly priced for the quality that you're getting. Laura has been on the circuit for many years. She's very knowledgeable. Her goods are fantastic. She has a few beautiful crystals on her store, but if you want silver jewelry, rings, necklaces, pendants, anything of that nature, go and have a chat with Laura. She's lovely, an amiable person, very forgiving, very lovely lady, and you'll never go wrong with buying an item from Laura. Magical Flow, handcrafted talismans, incense holders with Craig, Diana, and Diana. Lovely people. Craig, tremendous friend of mine. Di likes a joke or two as well. That's absolutely brilliant. Oh, look at this. I love you. We love you and Liz. We do. Absolutely fantastic. Darren Stenters. Yes, on Tuesday. It's going to be on Tuesday. So we're all so pleased that Mark's bringing his artwork, Mark Duffin art, with original prints, cards, calendars. Now, Mark wasn't going to attend shows this year. He's really been quite busy on other aspects of his life, but I'm so pleased he's here. I love him to be with us. His artwork's absolutely brilliant. Mystic Moon with Soraya from Nottingham, local Nottingham. She's brilliant. And I've known Soraya for quite a number of years. When we traded in Nottingham, she was absolutely fantastic for us. There was a lot of mutual friendship and mutual trading went on. She's a wonderful lady, and we're so pleased to have her on board. There we go. We've got Mel again. I don't know where he's come from. Must be when I was doing the list. It's Peaceful Minds with Paul. We've got Jean at Soul Midwives. Now, Jean's fantastic, and I had such a long conversation with her, and I am attempting to get her onto a live before the show. She's just got a fascinating story to tell, and all about soul midwives, and it's all about when we pass over, and it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Stephanie King, another brilliant lady, only with us for the one day, but she's great. She's just been around forever. Her books are known worldwide. She's sold tens of thousands of books, I should think. We've got Stuff by Rocks with Paul and Sarah. Really nice selection of unique crystals. There's a thing about crystals. If you wander around any shows, you can look at crystals and look carefully, and the ones that you see are totally different to others. You can tell that the people are selecting them. Mike and Taz, Paul and Sarah, and of course Laura. Everybody, they're very, very unique, and that's the special majesty of crystals. Have a look around. Tranquil Awakenings with our Debbie Ison. She'll be talking about training courses and workshops. Very clever lady, doing a doctorate now. It'll soon be Dr. Debbie Ison. Oh dear. Stuart, looking forward to amazing wellbeing weekend, and so are we. I think it's going to be, and sure it's going to be very good. I'm pushing this, as we all know. We really are. I listen to Liz's Monday Night Crystal podcasts. Mandy, she hasn't got time. But they were good. They really grew in followings, as I'm hoping this will grow, because I've got some news to come about this. Urban Monk, inspirational speaker and author of Death of a Narcissist. Now, I would absolutely say to anybody who goes to an event, if Gary, the Urban Monk, is there, go and have a listen to him, or sit in front of him and have a chat with him. He's a unique man, and he is absolutely fascinating to talk to. And Eleanor at Witch's Heart, with Wiccan Gifts, Candles and Altarpieces. Eleanor, very, very clever lady, and she really, truly knows her stuff, and she really fits the bill when it comes to the spiritual aspect of the event. She's tremendous, very, very clever. Walvita, Rachel and Sarah. Now, Walvita is specifically down the route of women's well-being, women's health. They are brilliant, very, very clever ladies. Just worth a chat and worth listening to what they have to say. If you're visiting a mind, body and spirit show, Rachel, Sarah, they categorically tick the box with regard to body. A general practitioner endorsed natural remedies for women. There is a podcast going up next week with a very, very interesting chat with what they do. Brenda Diskin, reader, she's a wonderful lady. Everybody knows her, been working for years. No argument about it. Bren's just absolutely brilliant. And we've got not so many readers here at this event, but there's enough. And I would say to anybody, if you're going to have a reading, a mind, body and spirit show is the way to go, and the readers we've got are absolutely tremendous. Here we go. Look, Stuart, we'll share as much as we can for you and the community. Love chatting to Gary. He's very down to earth. He is. And do we know what that monk is all about? I do. You'll have to talk to him and have a chat with him to talk about the monkey. So we've got Audrey, Crystal Dragon Energies, reading with Audrey using her own style of cards, ribbons, and messages. Very, very interesting. If you want a different reading, go to Audrey. Very intuitive. Holistic readings with Jackie. Now, who might that be? I think that might be our Jackie Marsh. If you haven't watched it, www.linevents.org. There is a Jackie interview live on a page. You can click it and watch it, or you can go to an Apple podcast and listen to the interview. Very interesting indeed. I like the idea about driving around the country. If you've got to find something out, have a listen to that. Watch the live or listen to the podcast and see if you can get the funniest part of it with Jackie. Off. Where are you? There you go. Darren's got to shoot off. There he is. Needs to shoot off, but look forward to seeing everybody at Mansfield and on Tuesday. It's going to be really interesting. So Lindsay, what a wonderful lady. Travelled all the way up to Newcastle. She was just a stalwart. We were a little bit quiet, to say the least, on the Sunday, but Lindsay was like a trooper. She dug in and really kept on going for it. Rick's there. Rick, fantastic guy, friend of mine, known him for a long, long time. We have a lot of things in common, Rick and I. I'm definitely going to get him on one of the events on the lives before the show, and I might be twisting his arm to do a little bit of reading as well. Vala, fortune teller, palm, tea leaf, and tarot reader. She's knockout, very unique, very different. You won't go far wrong by having a reading, and it's going to be you. Interestingly, at Newcastle, she was tremendously busy, and rightfully so. Clipston Reiki for Reiki. Alan's there. Have a bit of Reiki treatment. I'm very partial to Reiki. Not a lot of people know, but I am actually a Reiki master, and I love Reiki, and I love the ideas of it. And I was listening, forgive me everybody, but I was listening to a podcast on Apple Podcasts on Tuesday night, and it was a guy on there. Sorry, I can't remember his name. I haven't got enough time to search in my memory for him. There was a guy on there talking about Sui and how he believes that a lot of people have lost the subtle ability to receive vibrational healing. Very fascinating. I'm going to find out who he is. I'll find out the link, and when I'm on Tuesday, I'll let you know. Okay, we've got Clipstone Reiki and Heating with Alan's Congress with Sound. So we've got Darren with us. I'm so pleased that Darren is with us. He's a brilliant singing bowl therapist, and he is also looking after Dave's stand as well, with the singing bowls. So if you're interested in singing bowls, have a word with Darren. He works all over the Midlands. He attends many Mind, Body and Spirit shows. He's got a great following. He's very well respected, and he's a very nice chap. So if you want to get a few singing bowl healing, or want to buy a singing bowl, really truly have some time with Darren. He's absolutely knockout. Crystal Clouds, Nikki and Cheryl, healing meditations, brilliant. We're going to the shop. We're going to spend some time with them. I can't thank them enough for what they're doing for us at the moment. They really, truly want to make this show work, and we really want to reciprocate to make sure every single person, at least 30 miles radius of their shop, know exactly what they're doing. And they've got a very nice closed group, and I've been looking at it, and some of the things they do is just fantastic. So Sharon and Nikki, thank you so much. We've got Earthstone Sound Therapy with Mahala. She's brilliant. known her for a long time. I really have known her for a long time. Very nice lady, knows her stuff. Edwin Stone, chiropractic, Heidi and the team will be there. Get yourself sorted out with your back, your spine, and everything else that you need to do. Rachel's bioresonance therapy tasters. Rachel Bavin, Elemental Balance. Fantastic lady. Very gentle, very kind. Have a word with her about her Beamer products. It's nothing. It's a very well established, very interesting method of alternative and holistic healing. Truly worth sitting with Rachel. A lot of people don't realize that you can actually just sit with Rachel at an event, talk to her, and she'll give you a taster session. She'll let you know what it's all about. Truly go for it. Now, Mandy, what do you say? We love every show and catching up with you both, and beautiful stall owners. Only problem I have is always breaking the bank. I know. I'm thinking about doing a specialist bank healing situation. It's true, yeah. Yeah, it was such a sad loss. Mick was such a lovely chat, missing Mick and Maggie at the shows. Lovely people. Absolutely spot on. Now, the other thing about Jill Moore is what people don't realise is that Jill Moore is a really fantastic traditional spiritual healer. She is a Reiki practitioner, but also Jill is a really, truly well established spiritual healer, a real old school hands-on spiritual healer. And if you want some old school spiritual healing, mind, body and spirit, don't forget, so it's healing of the body using spiritual methodology, have a sit with Jill. She's absolutely lovely, kind, gentle lady. And believe me, if you go to www.listenevents.org, go to the search box, put in Jill Moore, and there's a whole article about her legacy, how she got into spiritual healing, and you will be surprised, absolutely amazed, just how long she's been working on it and how much knowledge that lady has. And she's very, very quiet about it, very silent. Still waters run deep, and that's our Jill. S-Fan massage treatment. I mean, if you want a bit of manipulation, go to S-Fan. To be fair, it looks a little bit strong, a bit heavy duty, but my God, the feedback has just been unbelievable with S-Fan and his massage treatment. If you want to get yourself sorted out and straightened, have a chat with S-Fan and then have one of his sessions. It'll be absolutely brilliant. Lisa Lord, hello mind, change your life in the blink of an eye. Now, let's just get this on the ball. Let's just get this factually. I have truly spoken to a number of people who have had therapies and sessions with Lisa, and they have had life-changing, transformational moments. One lady I have spoken to with her husband, who verifies it, categorically says that after a long but very in-depth session, truly her life was transformed, and something that had occurred to her in the past was totally eliminated. And I have seen this lady since the original time I spoke to her, and she still says categorically that she is completely free and has been, no longer feels that she'll ever encounter the issue that restricted her life so much. And Jackie Marsh, so lovely, so Lord. She's a vibrant, lovely lady, and she truly is worthy of mind, body and spirit healing within this event. You've got to go for it. Lilac Lokis, Debbie Reiki resonant, absolutely brilliant. And light therapy, Reiki resin light therapy. She's brilliant. Light therapy, Don't underestimate it. Brilliant. We've got Magic Hands with Joanna. She's coming all the way down from Newcastle. Absolutely fantastic. Just get into that vibe and get yourself here. Miller Hannah African Drumming Workshop. Yeah, it's a healing thing. Music is healing. That's why we love it so much. Prestige Wellbeing with Tariq, Energy Healing. He has a brilliant following and an absolutely excellent reputation. And we've got, of course, Sanctuary Reflexology with Shandu. And Shandu, my goodness, he has been with us on the circuit for reflexology forever and a day, and he is a wonderful guy. He's a big friend of Mel and John Richardson. They are the three Omegos, and I can tell you categorically, Shandu, so experienced, so well known. He's absolutely brilliant. Gotta go. See you later, Jackie. Thank you for being on board. Absolutely brilliant. Lizard Events website, fabulous research for people to explore, articles, podcasts, and lives. It's absolutely ram full of. See you soon, Darren. Yeah, he's gone. Let's just finish off this. Right. Okay. So we've spoken through the list. It's a pretty extensive list. You can go www.lizardevents.org, get on there, and you'll see where we're at the moment. It's absolutely fantastic. Talk schedule Monday or Tuesday of the coming week. Reason is because we've got 2 or 3, Liz will probably correct me, it might even be 4 people who want to come on board to the event, and they 2 of them are presenters of exceptionally good quality, and we can put them into the talk schedule. The thing is with the talk schedule, once Liz puts it to print, then it's a devil's own job to change something if we don't get it right. However, we do have an answer. Let's have a look at this. So we have got, if I can get it, should be here. Right. So what we have here is an example of a online booklet. These booklets, and there will be one. This is the Lincolnshire show on the 1st and 2nd November. It's just one that came as I was building the show today. So what happens is you go to a QR code on your phone, go to lizardevents.org, and you can download it. And what you get is this. You just, on your phone, you've got all of the pages, all of the talks, and everything that you want to see that just keeps coming through, and you've got that on board. Ecologically, it's perfect. It's absolutely brilliant. It is very interesting, and it's full of great products. Let's get back to me now. So there you go. That's your first little look at it. So let's just now talk about what's happening with prizes. So at every event, you can click a QR code. The QR code is dead simple. You just get your phone, you go click, and it asks you, and it prompts you to go to MailerLite. And basically, it's a list. You give us a email address, and if you give us the email address, in return, we put you into the prize draw. There have been people consistently who see the prize draw and they think we want cash as a entrance. We don't. We are building up our MailerLite database. There is no other use that we put it to than to send occasional prompts and reminders about the events in exchange for going into the draw. The draw works in 2 ways. There is the prize draw gift box. There is 5 crystals in there selected by Liz. There are Japanese incense, high quality incense. There is a shell, abalone shell, the sage, and there are exhibitor contributions. At a minimum, at an absolute minimum, that's £150. That is at every single show. No doubt about it, every single show. So that's really worth the chance of putting in your email. Now, if you go to a lot of our shows, the way that the addresses are claimed, they have a date on them, so we only draw from each show, not from a whole group of shows. So there you go. Randy Pasty is very happy with that. Now, from the last two shows, the Newark February 14th and 15th, Stuart from Waddington, Lincolnshire, won the box, and his reply was, when he received it, "It's amazing, so excited. I received my prize. It's absolutely amazing. I love it all. Thank you so much, and we look forward to the next event." Many thanks from Stu. At Newcastle, February 28th and March the 1st, Jackie from Choppington, Northumberland, won the box, and he said when she received it, "Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I received the parcel. The smells are beautiful. The crystals are amazing. Thank you, Jackie." So they are the two winners so far this year. Absolutely brilliant. Now, there is one more thing we need to do. Let me just go to notes, and now I'm going to remove my teleprompter because I don't need it anymore. So there is also a super draw. People who come to the shows, all of our shows, that's the wellbeing shows and the Mind, Body and Spirit shows, the original Mansfield shows, enter the super draw at the same time as the prize gift box draw. And what that's for is, let me just go here. Let's go. That is a 21 kilos, 16-inch high, grade A amethyst geode, £1,200 worth, absolutely guaranteed to be worth £1,200. That is an accumulative super draw that's drawn at Lincoln at the end of the year, and that is going to go to one very lucky winner. It's absolutely brilliant, I can tell you. So 21 kilos, 16 inches high, £1,200, grade A Brazilian amethyst in the super draw. Click on that QR code, let your email address go onto our mailing list, and that is the way that it goes. And that's back to me. We're nearly there now. 3 comments. What have we got? So we've got Liz says it's a stunning geode, and that is for sure. And believe me, it is. Mandy Pass says beautiful. Imagine you taking that home. Get somebody to come and lift it for you. 21 kilos. Wow, amazing piece. It truly is. We do not cart it. I hate to use that statement, but that's the word. Can't cart it around to every show. We don't want to get it damaged. It is a fabulous piece. It genuinely is. This took a bit of time collecting it. Absolutely brilliant. So we're nearly there now. Thank you everybody for being with us. Liz events, the original Mansfield Mind, Body and Spirit show, April 11 and 12, John Pretchwell Complex, Holme Road, Mansfield Knott, NG19 8LL, and you've got, of course, LizzianEvents.org, the original Mansfield show. Round and round and round we go. Absolutely brilliant. 9 of you left on. Can't thank you enough. And I think that's it. We've 39 minutes and we're 18:40, so we're bang on right. We said about half an hour to 45 minutes. Thank you all so much for being with me. One last thing, I'm going to do something now. I'm going to ask people. I'm manifesting it now. Just a magnificent piece. It just fit with your other lovely crystals, Mandy. I think somebody might be saying, "Did you really win that?" I'm going to do something I've been thinking about for a bit of a while. It's a exchange. So as people know, I was a reader for about 20 years, and for quite a number of last few years I've watched a proliferation of people on Facebook Lives do readings online, and I'm going to do something as an experiment once a week, right up to the original Mansfield show. I'm going to come on board for half an hour, and I'm going to do fast readings in exchange for a share with regard to the show. In other words, if you want me to do an online reading, lasts about 2 minutes, 3 minutes maximum, I'll do so, providing you absolutely, totally guarantee to share information about the event. Please have a look through the reels that we're pushing out. They're getting absolutely extraordinary numbers. Can't thank you enough. Please share everything you can. The 40 odd people that I've just listed all deserve to have the most incredible show. We've got a very special thing happening with the original Mind, Body and Spirit show in Mansfield, and I think that we are going to have a tremendous show. I am making certain there will be no doubt in anybody's mind that we're pushing this really heavily. In fact, we're pushing all Lysian events very strongly at the moment. We've got a comment going in here. Sounds great, Ian. Thank you very much indeed. We will go for it. And at that, I think we'll be finished. Just one last little thing, please. Tribute Stephen Blake, 2026, mushlove.com. If you go to Facebook, click on Stephen Blake's Old Pain to Go page, you'll find all the links. If you haven't yet already put up a testimonial for the wonderful Stephen Blake, he was a great man, loved by many people. It will make Trudy's day to see another tribute. If you haven't already put one up, please do so. Just be brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Please do so. Where are we with the comments? Here we go. Exactly. It deserves a good home. I can guarantee it will be part of my curriculum, which I will share. Please do. And Sharon, looking forward to it. Seeing you all. Thank you so much. And that, I think, will be that. Cup of tea time or something of that nature. Let me see how I can end this stream. As always, thank you so much for being here. You've been absolutely brilliant. There's more and more people coming on board. And, of course, more and more people coming on board and watching the shows later on. I accept wholeheartedly that 6 o'clock on a Friday is not probably the best time to run a stream. But there you go. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Don't forget, share everything you can and make absolutely sure that you tune in to Tuesday at around about 7 o'clock in the evening, and you can be talking and watching Mr. Darren Stanton, and it's going to be brilliant. And we're going to have a special guest on Thursday as well, and it'll be great. So thank you all. Thank you very much. Good evening, good weekend. And if you're a mother, I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day on Sunday. See you later. And I think we pressed that button.